everybody, welcome back to Bedrock Survival with Fix. Can you believe it? I think it's like episode 212 maybe or something. I don't know, after a many-year layoff. So basically, if you missed the world tour, we're back in this world after a long time because I've just missed RTX. I've missed it so much and I wanted to get back to it, and I love it. I'm so happy. So what I want to do is I want to get this world up to day 7,000 in today's episode, which means I have about 56 days or so to do that. And some of the things I want to do is I want to not do major things, no builds today. We're going to catch up today with a lot of the just sort of stuff. And one of the things I really need to do is I need to figure out where the heck my gunpowder in this world comes from. I'm sure that I have a gunpowder farm, but man, I do not remember where it is. So that's what we got to find first. Gunpowder farm, number one. And then after that, I think I know where the sugarcane is, so we can make some rockets because, yeah, that's the first sort of, I don't want to say emergency, but I'm down to my last 49 rockets I can find in this world, so we got to address this now. You know, I had a thought, maybe it's up on top of my mountain, so I have this area, which I totally forgot about. Oh my goodness, it looks like we're going to be eating salmon. Right, this is my squid farm, and it mostly spawns salmon, I found out. So yeah, okay, well that works. Oh my, I cannot believe how much salmon I have. Okay, well, shouldn't need food in this world for a while. That's nice to see. All right, hold on now. There may be hope. This may actually be gunpowder here. I'm not sure. There's this big cobblestone box. I have no idea what it's for, but okay, there's buttons. That might bode well. Now, do they fall down here? Do they just fall and die? Oh man, I gotta turn all those portals off too. That can't be good. So let's see. What's in here? Snowballs. Lots of snowballs. What the heck is going on? Okay, what's in? Well, now this is a trident killer. Mob griefing. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. You know what? I had to play with mob griefing on and off and stuff because of creepers and endermen. Endermen were like killing my world by pulling blocks out and like ruining my landscaping, and you know, you couldn't add data packs. Maybe you still can't actually. So will this turn on? Yeah. Okay. Oh, what was that, a creeper? I think it was. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I know why. I get it. Okay. So mob griefing is off. There we go. Mob griefing is off because I want to be able to turn it on to get snow from the snowman, but then not have endermen completely like ravage my world. Okay, that makes sense. Now I remember that. Now, down here, is this? That's a snow layer. What? Didn't I get? Come on. Didn't I get sugar? Didn't I get gunpowder for that? Why didn't I? It's weird. I found them. Okay, so this was for the snowballs, obviously, and because what I would do is I would just stand there and do my snowballs so that way creepers would spawn. This, obviously, is where the gunpowder drops. So, okay, so I can get like 3 of those. That should be enough to get started, and at some point I'll probably have to AFK here for some sort of serious amount of time. But yeah, I definitely want to work on the inside of this at some point too. Like that would be a lot of fun. Let's see if we can figure out how to turn off these portals next, because I don't love them being on all the time. Okay, I was right. The sugarcane farm is right here, but man, I don't know how to get in there. Like, yeah, I don't. No, I'm just breaking wheat now. Let's see. That wheat's been growing there for 4 years. So, oops, sorry. I don't know. How do you get in here? Is there a front door? That doesn't look right. I don't know what to do. I've forgotten everything. That's why I don't often come back to old worlds, because it's almost like it's easier to start a new one, but I don't remember what to do. Maybe it's in here. I think this is my villager breeder drop off. Look how many villagers I have. Just standing around waiting. You guys have been standing there for 4 years, so yeah. I need to get I don't know what to do. Aha! Of course there was this one hole with a ladder in it that is missing. So, oh boy. Yeah, so this should yield me enough, I would think. It's so crazy. Some of this hasn't grown. How is that possible? I mean, obviously I haven't been in this world, but I guess I harvested some of the sugar cane not terribly long ago. Weird. So weird. It hasn't grown. That's so odd. Now that that is figured out, the next thing I got to do is kind of figure out my storage situation here. I just don't remember it hardly at all. I got a hats area, so I found that. Now I need a place for bows and weapons. So if that's armor, maybe I'd put bows over here. Would I put weapons over? These look like nothing. These are not labeled. Okay, these are not labeled at all. Why would I have armor in one area and... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I've thought of that before. I just didn't actually write it down. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now we got to figure out like where... You know, I think I have maybe a super smelter here somewhere that might be actually really fast. I don't... What's this do? What's this button do? I'm a little nervous to press it. I don't know what it would do. What would this button do? Oh, I was given wooden slab. You know why? These are the petrified wooden slabs, which we used to have a dirt slab in this world, and I'm not going to use those anymore. So I'll trash those. I didn't know what that was. Yeah, because you can't obtain them in survival. So I had a thing where it would give you dirt slabs. Well, there's like the petrified wooden slabs, and then they would look like dirt slabs. That's why that happened. I remember now. Okay, so now that we are basically set on rockets and stuff for a little while, I want to go back to spawn and start addressing just the little things. Again, not doing major building today, or probably basically no building, just trying to update the world where it can start to be updated. You know what I mean? Like get to a minimum threshold of where we feel like, okay, you know, now we can actually start to play in this world again, because now it's up to the standards, and part of that is going to be complicated because of the glass situation. I used a resource pack for a long time, like for the whole history of this world, with some glass stuff, and I can't now. Why are there a million armor stands in this house? Let's go check and see what is in this house. Yeah, what the heck? Oh my, so much stuff. Ooh, tridents. Those are useful because if I need trident killers. Okay. Got a lot of stuff here, man. I mean, you know, one of the things that I definitely want to do this time is I want to start bringing everything into main storage, which is going to involve just collecting all this stuff. Man, I mean, this is crazy. Okay. So, you know what? Let's just start that. I'm just going to start collecting this stuff. I want this stuff all back at main storage so that we can, you know, start to move forward. And unfortunately, I didn't bring any shulkers with me, so yeah. Okay. Oh, I have spent so long organizing, and you know, a big part of organizing was just figuring out where the heck everything should go, and making things make a little bit more sense. Like I put all the saplings and leaves here. They were all spread out. Made some extra stuff for cherry mangrove, which I don't even have in this world. I mean, I do somewhere if I travel far enough to find it. I'm kind of hoping a wandering trader might just sell me some saplings at some point here, so I don't have to travel all that far. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of new stuff. We got the trial chambers, of course. I mean, everything from right before the second caves and cliffs. So there is copper in this world, but there's not deep slate. So one of the things that I think we could look for is to go down to like the bottom of the world and find out what exactly is going on there. Additionally, I don't know if I have a mine here or what, but I was working on that ravine over across the way. So let's go over and take a look and see what exactly, yeah, right here, because I have beacons set up. I don't remember what I was doing over here, but something. Yeah, see, I got dripstone. That's not very deep. I got dripstone here, but it was like you only had the dripstone. This was in 1.17 before the actual, like, you know, actual caves came into the world. So I don't know why I was doing this ravine though. It's kind of long. It's actually quite long. Where's this? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing here. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could just dig down and try to find out where, what happens down at the deep slate level where Bedrock used to be, and just see what happens then. this took quite a while, but I finally found the entrance to my mine. Look, if you've been here for a while, do you remember? Do you remember where the mine is? Because yeah, I sure didn't. Is there water? Is there a water source block? I need a water source block. Darn it! I need water. I want to make a way down to get to deep slate level, but I need water. Do I not have water source block in this? Oh man, I can't find anything. This is just. Everything takes so long. It's so hard to relearn where everything is. Okay, so I got water. Here's the fall. The fall is right here, and yes, this is my regular mine. Now this is the old diamond level. Now you know what's going to be cool about this is I'm probably going to get a ton of diamonds at this level because this is old terrain generation. However, I think, and I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that if I go down, the bedrock will be replaced by deep slate, I think. So let's find out. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do a fall here, and then I'll do like, oops. Then I'll do like another fall here. I think that'll work. Unfortunately, I guess we'll just go down to bedrock and then come up a couple layers. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's the only really way to do it. Right? I guess so. I got the deep slate mine worked out now in a good place, and it looks like it's time to sleep again already. My goodness, we are down to 47 more days, and I have like barely scratched the surface. I still have a ton of stuff that I want to rescue and bring back to the main storage here. You know, back in the olden days, I used to use a lot of different little storage rooms everywhere, and it's just, you know, it's just kind of wasting. Really, I mean, honestly, it's just wasting materials. So I'm going to go and start rescuing some more materials, bring it all back here, and then if I want to start leaving stuff around later, of course I can't. Look at that yellow light, dude. Yeah, it's come in that yellow window. Oh, man, RTX is next level stuff. Love it. So okay, so I still have a whole bunch of little storage areas that I'm going to really kind of just clear out. I mean, even like this little house. You know what? I didn't even check this, but I guarantee that I bet there's stuff. There could even be stuff just in these barrels. Let me see. Okay. All right. Oh, I knew it. I wasn't even here. I had no recollection of it, but I was like, I bet there's stuff. And sure enough, there's a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Well, I'm going to take all this stuff back and move on. I have been sorting for... I can't, like, hours upon hours of my life. I've been sorting, and I think I've gotten pretty much everything put away. Now, I have a few other things I want to do. It looks like night is upon us here in the world of Tovalin. Yeah, man, I cannot express how happy I am to be back in this world. I really missed it. And I have a couple ideas. We're not beginning, you know, I keep saying we're not going to do a build. We're not doing a build today because I really, there's just infrastructure work that I really need to do. Like, I need to shore up some farms. I need to expand my storage here. Even though this is a big storage room, these are all barrels. And yeah, I did this and this sucks. This is going to go away. I'm going to replace a lot of this stuff with chests, and the reason is I'm drowning in materials. I mean, honestly, I'm already out of space in a lot of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is these wings, like here and over there, are all going to be replaced by double chests, and then maybe these ones not. But then I have another issue over here. Watch this. Bedrock, you can cancel Elytra. It's so freaking nice. Over here, I'm probably going to do the same thing, but because I want to reorganize this stuff. Like, this stuff here is basically full, so I need to reorganize this. I want to also use dyes to make these signs readable, and I would love to get some glow ink so I can actually see. In fact, actually, I wonder what glow ink looks like with RTX, because I have a couple here. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Which one do I want to do? How about this one? Oh, wait, what? Oh, you have to shift. Right. Okay. That corals. No. Okay. We'll shift click it and go. Does it not do anything? What? You can't make glow signs in Bedrock? Is that true? Why does that work? Do I have to do something with this? I know in Java you just click the sign. Okay, now it's making me wonder. Hold on, let me grab some dye. Let's see. I don't know, grab red dye, I guess. What What could be red? How about apples? Apples could be red. Can I click? Okay, I can click that. And then can I make it glow? Wait a second. So what good is glow ink in Bedrock if I can't click that? So I'm going to have to Google this. Okay, what the heck is happening here? So I used a regular ink. Okay, let me grab some regular ink if I can even freaking see where it is with all the lights off. Okay, so I got some regular ink here. I took away the lantern because I couldn't see. And I used it on this regular... Okay, here, let's do the dye. We'll do dye. Okay, that took the ink. Then I'll do glow ink, and that works. But over here, click it, and it's still red. It's still red. Wait a second. Why is it still red? Now I'm going to click it again. Oh, that did work. So is that how what glowing looks like in RTX? Okay, it's maybe a little disappointing. I guess I don't know. I kind of hope for more. Let's check out this. So I want to do seeds. Oh, that is glowing. Are all these already glowing? Wait, do I have a glowing farm here and I don't even know it? Hold on. I need to put the lights back up and then experiment with. Do I have a glowing farm somewhere in this world? I might. Well, in an effort to really sort of figure out what I have in this world and, where we're going to pick things up, I came to the Nether and I happened upon this one Nether fortress from a long time ago. Well, this is all from a long time ago, but... And I thought, well, let's go in and check it out. And sure enough, lo and behold, there is a magma slime spawner here, which is perfect, which means I don't have to go searching for another one because that means that I can do a froglight farm right here. So I think maybe that's going to be what we do for the rest of this sort of block until we get to 7,000 days here. So we're even up on both worlds. But I want to see what is on the other side of this portal first. Oh, okay. This is the terracotta mining mesa. Okay, I wasn't aware of that, but okay, not a lot to see here, but this is where I can get terracotta. Okay, good to know. I did pass a mining desert too somewhere, so that's cool. No, I have been searching for so long. I had to even turn on coordinates so I didn't get like lost or off my track. And I was looking for snow for this froglight farm, but I found a big giant calcium deposit. But then further, I found a pale garden and I found the snow I want over there. Look, this is crazy. All within view. I wasn't even looking for calcite, but man, I don't know how deep these go. I've never mined one of these, but calcite is such a great block, and I find it to be really hard to find in the world, to be honest. So I am going to write down these coordinates and maybe put a portal here to come back and just mine the crap out of this calcite. But I want to get some pale oak saplings, and I want to get a whole bunch of snow for this froglight farm. Oh yeah. Kind of forgot about this dude. Looks like his texture might be a little bit broken in RTX, but still, yeah. The old creaking. I mean, no, the new creaking. It's awesome. What a cool, awesome, interesting mob that they. Man, I love Mojang. Great job, devs. That's awesome, awesome addition. But I just need some saplings so I can get out here. Okay, well, I got some frogs in here. Luckily, my nether portal in this world, my nether portal network is actually pretty good. Like, I actually didn't really have much issue finding cold weather and warm weather and moderate weather right by nether portal. So everything was really good. The guardian farm is actually in a cold weather. Yeah, just everything worked out really great. So yeah, so this is now officially going. It's working. That one powered rail over there is oddly not connected. I don't know if you can see it, which is weird, but somehow it's working. So I'm just not going to look a gift horse in the mouse, because this was a pain to build, man. And I built it a little bit smaller than maximum. It's only 7 by 7 on the interior, where I think it could be 9 by 9, but that's okay. It's fine. I grabbed an absolute ton of powdered snow. I don't know why. I only needed 9 blocks, and I have now like a double chest full of powdered snow. That's okay. We can use it in the future. But yeah, this is actually working great. I got 1 of each frog. I actually started with 3 temperate and 2 of each of the other 2, and lost quite a few to lava. So it's okay. We got here. We sacrificed a few frogs to the lava gods, but everything is fine now. I let this run just for, well, I don't know, however much time it takes to season some chicken thighs and put them in my air fryer. And I have already almost a stack of each color, which is absolutely freaking awesome. And this thing's working great. The only thing it's not picking up is occasionally right on the very edge, and whatever, I can live with a little bit of loss. It's pretty darn good after all. And actually, you know, it being smaller than the maximum size, it might be more efficient because the frogs don't have to walk so far to find the little magmas. Now, what am I going to do while I do this? Because I still do have 18 more days and I need Blackstone. Eventually, what I'm going to be doing in this world is redoing my entire disastrous end build. I mean, I love my end build. I really want to go all in on the moon, although we're going to call it an asteroid, not the moon. We're going to sort of rework the lore a little bit on that one because I really want an asteroid base. Anyway, I used Endstone back then. I think I don't know if I showed you this episode or in the World Tour, but regardless, I used Endstone, and a big problem with it is that the Endstone that I used to use texture was white, and now it's like the regular vanilla Endstone color, and that is not great. It's pretty awful, actually. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be, while I AFK here, I am going to be just taking all the Blackstone out. I'm starting at the very top and going down layer by layer. I don't know if I'm going to be close enough for my magma farm to be working, but yeah, I'm just going to basically take this from the top. I'm going to completely chew it down and just take all this Blackstone. This will be my Blackstone farm. Blackstone's kind of a pain to get anyway in Minecraft, so, you know, win-win, right? I've spent the last, I don't even know how many, like 7 or 8 in-game days just collecting deep slate because there wasn't any in this world, really. There was actually a tiny bit, I think, but regardless, I filled about 6 shulkers probably of deep slate, and actually a whole bunch of diamond too, so that was kind of cool, over a stack of diamond. And I'm just experimenting with some different looks because I do want to have storage, you know, even though I just got done consolidating all of my storage in this world. You know, I'm down here in the lab, and if you don't know where this lab is, this is where when I first started playing in this world, I found totally randomly a stronghold right underneath the town. So there is directly underneath the actual city, there is a stronghold. So it's actually underneath this. There's a stronghold under this. So I dug out a cave. This is a hand dug cave. There, you can actually see a little stronghold over there. Hand dug cave, because this is right when they sort of announced Lush Caves. I wanted to try to build one in survival. So I kind of built my version of Lush Cave. Like you can see, there's no moss or anything here. This is before all that. And then I just want to sort of experiment with all these different looks here that you can do. Like this goes up to the town. This is like my sort of elevator room, and it looks just so cool. I really like it. And then of course you can go up to the moon, well, the asteroid here, or you know, this is actually how you get down. So there's gonna be different layers, and I just really want to focus in on all the different lighting possibilities. I mean, man, obviously I'm not going to do that, but like if you just do that, you just see what an unbelievable difference it makes. And the more that you use, the more difference that it makes. So like if I were to cover all these, like if I were to inset all of these like a block, like for example, if I were to put this frog light like here and then drop that there, all of a sudden, look, that's just a red light. So, and then, you know, you can't see it that much, but if you did all of them red, then you would be really obvious, as you can see over here. So, I mean, just look how cool that is. I'm not going to do this, obviously. I'm not going to have like a yellow side and a red side. I'm probably going to actually make my storage room probably just white. I'll probably end up I brought down a bunch of white glass. I'll probably just use white like this. I just think for a storage room, I'm going to be able to see. And then we're going to use all the colored lighting for different rooms and really try to just dig into using RTX to as much as we can. I think we can come up with some really cool ideas here. Well, it's officially day 6,999, and I've done a little bit of work in the lab, but for the most part, I have just been sort of at the frog light farm because I realized I really want to use frog lights down here, and I ran out right about there is where I ran out. So, yeah, so I'll just be using the last of this day to finish up the lab, which I don't think I necessarily need to show on camera. I'm just going to kind of add a little bit of lighting. I like this dim light, but it might just be a little bit too dim, so I might end up changing it out for maybe white over here. But I did like using the quartz stairs. I think that's kind of nice, though I'm going to probably regret using quartz as an accent at some point, but maybe just in this room. This is going to be one of my sort of major hubs, like a passing through, right? Because this is the portal that these guys want to figure out how it works. And again, I was going to use a space station, rather a space shuttle to get up to the moon base, but rather instead, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it a portal because we have a major other lore bit that I really want to get into, and that's going to be adding a portal between worlds. And you're going to see that in the lore bit following this video. In fact, you're going to see it right about now. I'll see you all next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. It's back, baby. It's back.
I have been talking to Dr. Tepic and his new prodigy, Agent Skeens. They've come up with an idea. We are running out of time and need to somehow, as Dr. Tepic puts it, buy more. Agent Skeens had an idea about a certain place I have had some dealings with in the past. Once, a very long time ago, I was imprisoned for using a magic some would find unnatural. The people who put me in a cell and stripped away my power were the Mage Council, stationed on a planet far from here named Tovelin. When the inevitable Cal attack came, I allowed it. I don't know that I could have stopped him then, but his armada was considerably smaller than we believe it to be currently. However, Captain James Doan and Fred Baskin, who had become the closest thing I have to friends, begged me to save his crew, which I did using a transplace spell, which scattered his crew all over the universe. The world of Tovelin, along with all its inhabitants, Inquisitors, and the Mage Council were destroyed by the evil AI. However, Agent Skeens has proposed something radical, which I believe may in fact buy us the time we need. Using the new harnessed power from the Titan station, I believe I could morph the teleport spell to send our people between kingdoms to make a copy of the world Tovelin, to use the term our scientists from Frostmire Castle say. I don't believe I can bring any beings back into existence. The spell just won't work like that. However, the buildings, the infrastructure, it might work. I'll be charging up my power for some time yet, but when I'm ready, with luck, I may be able to bring the world of Tovelin to us here on Fixtopia.